Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's 5:12 on a Monday. Glad to have you with us. Sticky.
Oh, very muggy outside right now.
We're talking about the heat this morning. How are you keeping cool, and what are the plans for this week? And Aaron, just how dangerous is it going to be for some people?
Well, I mean, we're talking heat index up near 100 degrees, so just be careful outside. This is how you can get heat-related illnesses by overexerting yourself, not drinking enough water. A lot of things we talk about all the time, but now that we're in it, we got to be careful.
So we want to send the kids to school today. By the way, if you're with us, drop us a line. Let us know. I see we've got about 20 people with us already this morning. We're going to join our TV viewers in about 30 seconds. What are you doing to keep the kids cool? What are you doing to stay cool? I know we got a new air conditioner.
Oh, did you get?
Gave it a test yesterday. It works well.
It worked? Okay, that's awesome.
And then I kind of just put it on the energy saving mode just to keep it cool. You know me. And keep the dog cool, frankly.
Yeah, it's all about Bandit.
Yeah,
really.
well, we know this. All right, stand by. We're going to join our television viewers. Hi, everybody. Good morning. It's 5:13. Glad to have you with us on this hot Monday morning. We've got Aaron here because we're going to talk about that heat that's coming our way. It really ramps up tomorrow. A lot of things you need to know if you're a Buffalo Public School parent. You probably already know those kids are having half days.
Yes.
The high school kids, though, still have their Regents exams.
That is tough. I remember taking my exams when it was hot. I don't doubt it was this hot as it's going to be, but it does change things. You're thinking about how hot and sweaty you are. Hopefully they'll have some fans going, because we're talking about some extreme heat as the week moves along.
Let's talk about what we're sending the kids to school with then. Definitely water bottles for sure.
Oh, you'll need the water bottle and dress in light colored, loose, fitted clothing. If the kids are going to go outside for any length of time, you probably should put the sunblock on before they get to school. I don't think teachers can do that anymore. So put the sunscreen on them and just, use a lot of common sense. We don't see this kind of heat. If you go on vacation to a very warm climate and you're outside for just a little bit and you feel it, you're going to feel that today.
Okay, so we were asking how you're staying cool. Good morning to everybody who's with us. Molly's saying it's sticky already out there. Who was saying? Della said she's got her AC on already. Jacqueline said, listen, she was in the pool already yesterday.
Oh, if you got a friend with a pool or you have a pool, you'll get a lot of use of it this week.
I like this one too. Not only with the AC on, but the shades down to try to keep the sun out.
Oh, yeah. You want to keep it as dark as possible in your house. So
Jeff Baker says he prefers a different bottle to a water bottle. Nancy says good morning to us. Linda says she's working voting today. She's hoping it's air conditioned. Normally the room isn't. Well, let us know, Linda. The city of Buffalo also has a number of cooling centers open because let's be real, there's a lot of people that don't have air conditioning, or maybe you've just got a little unit. It's hard to stay cool.
It certainly is. It certainly is. So that they do have these locations open. If you want Mother Nature's air conditioning, you can go by the lake shore. Lake Erie, 65 degrees. So you'll find it a little cooler right near the lake shore. So it's nice. The lake is actually just a couple degrees above normal, but well shy of its record.
Do we get a little bit of a breeze if we go lakeside at all?
Yes. Yeah, it'll be a little breezy today. Winds around 10 to 20 miles per hour. So interestingly, I don't know, can we take the weather graphics?
John, I don't know. Producer John, talking my ear. There we go.
So
check
Buffalo, your high today will hit 90 degrees. Really hotter than Miami. Miami's forecast high 88 degrees. All week we'll be warmer than Miami, which is pretty neat. And you know what's neat too? Buffalo and Tampa, their highest temperatures 99 degrees. So Miami's only been 100 degrees one time. Buffalo has never been 100. You want to be careful in our heat. Whether you're in Buffalo or Miami, it's going to be hot. Plenty of water over the next few days. The heat index up near 100 degrees. Like we mentioned, have the kids wearing light colored, loose fitting clothing. And you want to limit any sort of strenuous activities, especially during the afternoon hours, and stay out of that direct sun if you can. And like I mentioned, put the sunblock on the kids before they head to school. Because even a little fun time out in the sun, they will, you can get impacted by that. And also, of course, if you're running errands, do not leave your kids or your pets in a closed car for any time, as those cars will warm up very, very quickly. And we were talking about it earlier, Katie, with the pets. When you're walking your dog on that pavement, it can get so unbelievably hot.
Right.
So make sure that you keep them on the grass or let them run around the backyard, because that pavement will burn their little paws. So we've got a lot of kind of heat-related common sense things, but we don't deal with this kind of extreme heat all too often. So just want to give you kind of a reminder on what to do and what not to do.
When we're talking about pavement, we mean especially like that blacktop, right? Like that can be so bad.
Yeah, hey, I got to run to Target real quickly. And, man, I'll just leave the kids or the pets in the car. Like, no, horrible idea. Or I'm going to run and bring my pet to an event.
Mhm.
You know, like you want to bring your pets to an event.
Right. No.
This is not the time.
Right.
It's too hot for them. They've no place to put their little paws. And, you know, we're all very uncomfortable. They're covered in fur. They're
Yeah.
even more uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah. We've got a plan for this week. I put the air conditioner in and I said, you know what? We're going to do just a couple little short walks just up and down the street. You do what you got to do, you
Yeah,
know, because I got to get outside a little bit. Then just bring them right back into the air conditioning. Maybe you're playing inside.
Yeah, and Joyce is saying have Gatorade. I know my water bottle's filled with like one of those electrolyte packets.
Mhm.
So, you know,
Yep.
do that. You know, there's all these different things besides Gatorade that you can drink. You know, just not just water. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
walk your dog in the morning because as
a
the
good
day
idea.
moves along, and like Katie mentioned with that blacktop, that pavement can get so
Yeah.
hot. We're talking, you know, 10 to 20 degrees, 30 degrees hotter than it actually
Yeah.
is.
I always try to like touch it and I'm like, no, we're not
Yeah,
just doing this.
yeah.
Felice even says, listen, when it gets this hot, she thinks about that horrible Christmas blizzard. It's kind of like the other end of the spectrum.
Yeah, it certainly is. But
Takesha says it is so hot right now.
it's hot now, Takesha. I know. Just wait. Give it a few more hours. Yeah.
Cindy says, make sure you stay hydrated. Vet says, good morning. It's so hot. I have air conditioning in our building. Hi, Katie. So glad to see you at Juneteenth. Yeah, we were at the Juneteenth
Nice.
festival and parade on Saturday. Yeah, it was really fun.
Saturday was a gorgeous day. I had a
Yeah.
race on Saturday, and the weather was just about perfect
Yeah.
to be outdoors.
People were asking where you and Ed were. I said, you know, Ed had a family thing, and then you were racing.
Yeah. I ramping up less than 5 weeks to Ironman, so I'm trying to get all these different races in, just so you can kind of learn what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. More importantly,
You know, that's probably a good question to ask too, because you know, you gotta. Let's say you're a workout person, you know, and you don't want to skip your workouts, or you maybe want to get out. What's your suggestion?
so I can't miss mine, in my opinion,
Right.
because like I need them. So I'm riding my bike today, and I actually have 2 water bottles.
Uh-huh.
So I'll have them on the back, and one's water, one's water with electrolytes. I have this little packet that I like, and then I'll have an orange and an apple,
Okay.
and lots of sunscreen. I'm
Yep.
wearing a ton, and I'll take it as easy as I can.
Yeah.
I've been riding a lot of hills because Adirondacks, Lake Placid's very hilly.
Right.
So I've got to do what I got to do, but I can't stop, in my opinion, because of the weather. Because it could be hot in July in Lake Placid.
Yeah, Joyce is mentioning Gatorade. Justin saying common sense isn't common when it comes to some. Yeah, we know. He says, how about a wet washcloth and a fan? That's his go-to when he can't do air conditioning.
I
like
love
that.
the wet washcloth on the back of your neck. That is a game changer.
Yeah,
Justin.
or a
I'm
cool
big
shower.
fan.
John, could you just check this this comment from Melly? She wants you to double check the shooting information that you just had in the last VO. Melly, I'll have producer John check that. And Felice says, oh my gosh, yes, Felice, thank you. I am not cooking this week. I was already thinking, because I go to Aldi every Monday, because you know I do my price tracker. I have to go to Aldi to get the prices. So I was already planning out a list of how I don't have to cook the most. Because we have a little North Buffalo kitchen, and let me tell you, it heats up.
Yeah, it does get warm.
And nobody wants to be standing at the grill this week, you know. I guess I could probably get Paul to do it, but you know, it's hot up
It is
there.
hot, yeah.
So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a rotisserie chicken. Maybe we'll do chicken salads. We'll do chicken, you know what I mean? Stuff
great
like that.
idea.
Chicken
Yeah.
sandwiches,
Yeah,
like just
thinking ahead.
keep it a little bit easier. Oh, Jeff Baker too. Get your flowers watered. That's smart. Do it early in the morning or
Yeah.
in the evening, right? That's what they say.
That's you don't want to, because in the afternoon you can really burn the roots if you water then. So
Mhm.
Jeff, thank you for the reminder on that. Yeah, we
Smart.
spent a lot of time focusing on your kids and your pets, and checking your elderly neighbors, especially if they don't have an AC unit. As this is kind of some serious stuff this week. As like we mentioned, we don't really deal with the heat index up near 100 degrees. That's why we do have the heat advisory in effect Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
Yeah. Okay, Melly. Yes, John says that is the case. So if you know something else, let's shoot me a message and let me know. And Cindy says she really loves this hot weather. Felice says she's about to water her plants now. All right. Aaron's got more in your forecast coming up after this, and stay with us throughout the day. We'll, of course, keep you updated as we learn more. We've got more top stories coming up when we get into the next half
What's going
hour.
on besides the weather?
There is so much going on. And of course, Ed's off this week. We'll see you guys after this break.